Hey guys, this is W126 1990 350 SDL, and the auxiliary fan stopped working, and I'm going to change it. Looks like one, or maybe I have to take the whole assembly off and replace this. So take a socket, one, two, and three at the bottom. That's what I can see so far. Okay, the horns are already loose, and you will need 10 mm socket or ratchet for these. And without taking the horn connection off, just tuck it in somewhere there. There. Oh, let's see. I see. Okay, what's holding this whole assembly in there? Looks like it's held in by these push-in buttons, plastic rivets. There's some at the bottom, hard to photograph. So there you go. And let me see, you can get this set from Amazon. Like it's called auto trim removal tool set, or go to Harbor Freight, or if you're in Canada, go to Princess Auto, you will find it. Ooh, just take it easy so I don't break it. Yeah, that's right. So that's what it's held by, and it's one missing. I'll order some of these or buy some. So let me take all of them off and let's see what happens. Now I have them all out, and one got stuck in it. I had to push that piece in. Can you see it? Right there. I have to take that part out and then unplug this wire. Just follow it. So this is Mercedes part, so be careful, don't break these. See, they have notches at the end. It's held by in that notch, so just be careful. Remove this. You have to pull this out and the other side out. It looks very dry, so I'm going to take my time and show you what happens. I hope you guys can see it. See, you squeeze these things, see, It's lifting up the ears from there. It's not coming out, and I don't want to mess it up, because then I'll have to oh. Good. So it's out. Oh, you have to check your own W126 series. I think they all have probably different setup, because I've seen some older 300 SD models from the 80s, like early ones, 5-cylinder engine. This is 6. This is 3500, and they have only one fan, and this has 2. So now I have to get this piece out if I can. Let's see. Oh, my baby, my doggy inside. She wants to come out. It's not budging. I'm trying with screwdriver to pry it loose a little bit. No. Hey, see, it's actually loose now, as you can see, but the shroud is actually fitted on this fan contour. There's a little circle thingy that goes around, and I have just sprayed some WD-40, and then I'm going to shake it with a hammer, and it's getting dark. I do have a light here, but I don't like doing these things in the dark. Let's see if we can get it out. Okay, the shroud is loose, and I had to remove this part from here. It was held by this lock, and this is rusty. I'm going to put new one, and these are available, I think, at Harbor Freight, or check on Amazon if you're in Canada, Princess Auto. And finally, the shroud is wiggling, but be careful not to go too far in, because there's the AC condenser, and that's costly. Just take it easy. See, the bottom is out, and I still can't move it out. I think I have to pry it up, because there might be something, an edge holding it here, and I don't want to rush because I have not done this job before. So take your time and go online, check a couple of YouTube videos before you mess it up, because this part is expensive if it's available. Otherwise you will have to go to car wreck yard and get it off a salvage car. All right, I got the delivery of the second fan. This is the driver's side. I have not opened it up yet, and the one I had, this is the passenger side. Let's open this one here. This is from Connecticut, USA. Well, I'm in Toronto area, Canada. Box inside the box. Yep. So it's similar looking, but I know that the mounting is different. The mounts are at different locations, and I'm sure that these 3 screws or bolts or nuts on this side, studded nuts, I think they probably would fit in the old cage there. So if you find, I think, just 2 fans for one side, and you can probably take it off from here and put it on the old cage, the old frame or shroud. What, it's not shroud, in that. And I'll do that with the fans that I'm taking out. I'll try that, and I'll add to the video. This is one of the number, and there's one more. You guys need it. See, there it is. It's 129 505 0455. So this is for 300 SDL right here, green one. It's a diesel 1990, and this fan is for the driver's side. This, I believe, works when you put the AC on this side, and the other one is for the passenger side. Guys, this is about 3 days later. I got the shroud out. It's very difficult to take it out because, see, there is this skirt over it here, over the top of this body of the frame of the fan. Both fans here. We have to kind of loosen the AC condenser, but they recommend that you take the gas out, the Freon or whatever you have, newer system, and then you have to take the AC condenser out. See, I took the little clip holders here, and what I'm going to do is maybe cut here a little bit around here, so I'll have easier time putting it back in. And this is in good shape. There's no damage, nothing. Right? Shroud is removed from the car. Pull the wire through the big hole, and now to take the fasteners. 1, 2, 3, and 4, and it should just pry up. One, 2, Okay, this side is loose, the center is loose. Now I have two of the bolts here. They're kind of difficult, hidden, so you will need an 8 mm wrench or 5/16 would do. So just to make sure that you take it easy, don't force it too hard. Oh, worked. The bottom one, you see it? There. That seems to be a little too. Let me use this spanner side. Ah, good. That's just because they are rusted. They probably never have been touched, and these are 35 years old. Okay guys, with all the bolts out, it's time to see if it would come out. Let's see that bolt, it should pry out. What's holding it? Oh, maybe it will slide to one side and then come out. See it? There you go. So pull it up, then let it down, then slowly take it out. There you go. Finally, I got it. Okay, guys, I just took the assembly out. Now, the one I got from Connecticut, it has the same freaking part number. Same part number. See, 129-505-0455. Okay, and now here you have 129-505-0455. And let's check the other fan now. There you go. 129-505-0455. So left and right fans are the same part number. Now, why all the sellers have listed them as left and right? Something wrong somewhere. And even if they were not, if they were different number, they're same size, and you could always rotate the mounting here on either. And even the supply wire guide is here, and then you have an option to go through here. Same on the other side. See the little notches that the wire goes through, and you have little notches here too. And they have same freaking mounting on both sides. So for the passenger side, I paid about 150 Canadian plus tax, and the one that came from Connecticut, I had to pay about 200 for no freaking good reason. Nevertheless, I'm happy. I'm going to disassemble everything, take it out, take the rust off of these parts that are going back on, these brackets, paint them, and I'll leave them overnight and maybe put them back tomorrow. Here, 12 volts, Mercedes 005007693. So that might be the the round thing that goes around the fan body part number. Remove all the brackets with the same size wrench. This is 5/16 or 8 mm. There you go. See the middle bracket that holds the assembly together, like both fans. The one bolt goes in from this side and one there from this side. Okay. Here and there. And when you're loosening these old rusted bolts, take it easy. Massage them back and forth if you have to. Spray some WD-40. I think this is aluminum. Looks like aluminum, yes. And see, when the rust goes through, it will jam. Just massage it. Okay guys, time to clean the parts. Guys, I have cleaned the parts as much as I could. I'm going to put rust inhibitor and then I will paint over that. I'll let it dry. And this is the rust reformer that I'm going to use. Oh, be very careful when you're unplugging these connections. You never know for how long they've been sitting like this. And when you unplug them, mark the wire for left or right. All right, marking the wire, it will have the same function like it had before, but I don't think it would make any difference because both the fans are same. Instead of right fan working for the heat, the left would be working for the heat and the right would be working for the air conditioning. But I like to keep the things the way they were because the fans are same part number that we had on Mercedes. So be careful. I sprayed some WD-40 and looks good. I have cleaned, painted with the rust converter. See, all the parts are done, and the one in the middle here, I put this shroud on. Everything looks good. The holes match. See, everything. Oh, the thing that when you take it off the car, the biggest hurdle is this skirt over the fan frame. And when I look at the condenser here, there's no air blocker or sealer or anything. So what I was thinking of, chopping up a little bit like in a round circle here on both sides, then you can easily remove it without taking the AC condenser off. That would not affect the flow of the air because I'm still going to leave substantial skirt here. See, I marked it, rough mark on both sides. I'm going to cut that off. See, there's a little curve here now for both fans on both sides. I am relocating the wire position here, the wire supply position, and I have taken the 3 nuts off along with this lock washers, and let's see if they fit in different position or not. Sorry man, I have only 2 hands and I have to do everything by myself. So it was here, now it's going to be here. There you go. So the wire is now closer to the channel that goes out to the feeder cable from the fuse box or relays. So both of these fans are same part number, and you can switch them back and forth. Never mind when the seller tells you this is left and right, because one cost me about $150 Canadian plus tax, and the other one cost me over $200 from Connecticut, USA. And actually the one from USA is cheaper, but because there was it has to be flown from Connecticut and then some customs and other taxes, and it cost me over $200 Canadian. So you guys know that now. So I'll fasten that, and I have here chopped up this shroud position and left enough lip to go over the fan assembly. And there it is, the wire channel closest to the supplier line. And everything's been painted, tightened. Time to put it on the car. Okay guys, ready to put the assembly back on. See, everything is put together. The current supply wire is attached, and the rusty parts and places have been sprayed on with rust converter. And I think I'll have to change the condenser soon as well. But let's take care of this now. Hey guys, the assembly is back on. The fasteners are all on. Used same hardware to put it back. Nothing new, except the fans, of course. And now it's the time for the shroud. Okay, these go back the same way they came off. 3 of them. 1, 2, and 3. So it's pretty simple. It's just take it like this. Just push it back in like that. All 3 of them. There you go. This boot can wait because that boot is in the open. It's very easy to put back on. Just too worried about these toys because they're kind of hidden underneath. There you go. The wire is back on. The boot is still waiting. Let's see. See guys, I have the assembly on. Much easy to put it back on because I put little what do you call it, groove, not groove, little curve, like the fan shape here on the top of the shroud skirt, and it fits perfectly and much easier. See, the wire is already channeled through the way it was before. Just need to put the push buttons, fasteners, they're right here, and I am done. Time to put on these push in fasteners. Now I broke one and one was missing. I'm going to go to some hardware store and see if I can find them. But for now, time to put this on and then just put the fastener, the horn on. It's ready. Okay guys, everything is back on. The wire that I disconnected earlier is hooked back, and time to test it. Now you're wondering why I have this green tape on. It's because, see this little flat round what would it be? A lid. This lid was missing. Not that something would happen to it, I don't think so, but I just put a piece of plastic with glue on it. Just put the tape so it won't come off. So I'll take it off later on, and that's it, it's done. So recommendations: you either take the cooling gas out and then take the condenser out after, of course, loosening all the fasteners. That's the easiest way. The way I did it is a little hard, but next time it's much easier because I kind of customized the shape of the shroud, and I am going to have an extra fan in my spare parts like I have everything else. See, I have here alternator, starter, excuse me, the vacuum pump, master cylinder, and lots more up there. See, these are parts just for these cars. This is 1979 that I'm working on. Slowly, see it, so many parts sitting on the floor. I'm going to organize all this afternoon after I take a break, because I still have, don't forget, I have a job and I work 70 hours a week, and that's not easy to manage with between this and my kids' cars, changing oils and brakes and snow tires and whatever else comes along. See, thanks for watching. Subscribe, share. And the other thing, at the beginning of the video I said that one fan may be connected to air conditioning. When it turns on, the fan probably turns on. No, I don't think so, because there's only 2 wires going to both fans. So it's actually one connection for both fans. That's what I'm trying to say. So we'll see what happens when the car heats up. The engine goes beyond the safe temperature, and I'll make video then. That will be actually the next part in this video. Hey guys, both fans are working, and so they are both supposed to work simultaneously, and they work at this temperature. It's about between 80 and 120, though that's about 100 Celsius. Isn't that too hot? So 40, 80. But that's how Mercedes set it up. And it's diesel engine. I don't mind it running high as long as your fans and cooling system is in good order. Thank you. Subscribe, share. This is 350 SDL W126 1990. Thank you guys. Excuse my mess.